This afternoon I'm now joined with Mark, the Sales Director at Surestop. Nice to meet you, mate.
Hello, you alright?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Right then, we've got a fantastic bit of kit here. I can fully say that this is magic. Well, it's not quite magic, but I used to fit a lot of these when I was out in the field, particularly going through summer periods. I wasn't into bathrooms and that kind of thing, but what I did do is picked up some work locally with Age Concern and those kind of things for this particular product, which is the Surestop, which is the water stop switch, on-off switch, which Mark's going to go through in a bit more detail in a moment. So it stops the awkwardness for people who are vulnerable in society, particularly elderly people, people who have got disabilities, etc. And also landlords have started using these now, particularly with tenanted properties, where you can turn off the mains water supply within a property in a heartbeat. So if you picture the scene, you get to the normal stopcock, it's seized, you're out into the street, it's buried, you're in some big trouble. With this, you can actually turn it off in an instant, which Mark's going to go into a bit more now. We're going to do a quick demo, and over to you, mate.
Okay, so what we've got is a RAS-approved replacement stopcock for your normal product. As we've just said there, sometimes these attract large scale, which this product doesn't. So once it's fitted, you can actually just, the water's running, mains water in your property, you've got a leak, you're going on holiday, whatever you need to do, you don't actually need to go and try and find our stopcock or the original one. It could be behind the kicker, behind the washing machine, that situation. What you can do is with a 2 metre extension, which we've got here, you can physically just turn the water off by flicking the switch, and that'll turn the mains water off into that property until you come back from holiday or wherever you've been. Leak that you've had and you've repaired that leak, you just turn it on and off with that switch. This works on water pressure, it's not electrical. Water pressure through the valve is balanced by the switch, so when the switch is open the water moves through and keeps an even balance. When you actually turn the water off, it forces the water pressure back down the 4mm tube, and that causes the diaphragm to close within the body of the stopcock, and it's as simple as that.
Like you say, I mean, it's an important thing. You say there's no batteries in that. That was the first thing that people used to say to me. It looks like a switch. They used to think it was wired up to the mains or there was batteries, etc. Like you say, it works on water pressure.
Yeah.
You can get these in most independents and nationals now.
Independents, nationals. We do a bit on we call it internet retail, but that would be Screwfix, Tool Station, things like that, and in most national distribution merchants.
Because when I first started them 6-7 years ago, I think it was now, they're a lot more mainstream now. You guys have
since Polypipe acquired Surestop 5 years ago, we've gone into more of the merchant base, and we've expanded the housing association and the things that we're doing with that sort of market there as well. We're covering the products again. We do a 15 and 22mm push fit, a 15 and 22mm with nut and olive and an MDPE, and we also did an extension kit where this cable can be, if necessary, be 6 metres long, so you can have the switch up to 6 metres away from wherever the stopcock is in that bathroom or utility area.
And the smart move is if you are slowing down a bit with work, I mean, not particularly this time of year because I know it's heating season we're coming into, but why wouldn't you just jump on some of these? I mean, if you would fit this for somebody who's in the elderly community, they're naturally going to suggest that there's other neighbours and friends and family that may want to buy these as well. So you're doing a great service there, but also as well, when you fit in a heating system or changing boilers like we used to do a lot of, why would you not mention to the homeowner at a time when you're isolating the water, you're draining down systems or whatever, that you could actually suggest that you would actually fit one of these for them, because it's a great bit of kit. I mean, I'm a massive advocate of them. What's the warranty on these then, Mark? What's the warranty terms on them?
You're looking at a 2-year warranty on the product. There's a minimum 0.5 bar pressure to work the product, obviously, to keep the diaphragm open. And that's that.
2 years across the board?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you do like, if I remember rightly, I don't know if this has changed, mate, there was an installer network that you used to have. Is that changed?
We've got the Platinum installer network, so if any of the customers or any of the plumbers want to do that, they can contact our website. They can apply to be a Platinum installer. We'll do some training with that individual, and then we put them on our website part. So anybody who requires one fitting, wants to know whether there's a local merchant, they can contact a local sort of installer who's done our training, and then they can go and install that on not our behalf, but I think we're going to install that through our sort of network.
One final question as well. I know that you have got a mobile app for this now.
We have. We've got a new version of all of this where it's the standard switch and the tubing. What we've done here is we've replaced the physical switch with a battery-powered, app-enabled switch as well. So if you've got a leak, you've got a problem in the property, we also sell that with a leak detection system, which will also create a notification to an app, computer or tablet, and that will say this property's got water damage, there's a leak somewhere, it's detected a leak, that's a notification, then you can go on our app and turn the water off. Simple as that, through the internet based.
I mean, the thing is, there's nothing worse than water damage as that. As soon as you, even if you to get a bucket of water now and just kick it on the floor, it looks a lot more than it actually is. And if you can actually stop this flying out at a rate where you can just switch that off, it's an advantage.
Yeah, and we see that it's a call out for a plumber or there's a leak in a property, they can't find the stopcock or the stopcock seized as general happens with the sort of damage that we can get in there from scale. If they don't fit one of those and the plumber's a 2-hour, 3-hour call out, what's that, 400-500 litres an hour for a 15mm pipe? If that tenant or the homeowner at that point can just turn the water on and off with the switch or with the app, as we can do, it saves all of that water damage, all of the insurance costs and everything else, and the clean up after that.
And it's a big peace of mind for such a small amount of money, really. Even fitted, it doesn't cost a massive amount of money. So, Mark, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. If you've got any questions, I'm sure you can go across to the website.
It's www.surestop.co.uk.
If you jump onto that, I'm sure you'll find more about details about the product.
Yeah, there's more about the product. There's the website details on there. There's all of the sort of installer network that we have, and also, as I say, if there's any of you people out there that want to do a sort of
training. I'll speak to you about manuals as well. We might be able to get them on gas app as well. Put them in there, any instructions or any wiring, wiring up, bits and bobs. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Great, guys. Surestop. Get yourselves a lung, have a look at it. It's a great fit, and it's great for your customers. So have a look. Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you.